Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I often get asked quite a few times when I've got my face done like this, what I actually use on it in terms of skincare or the makeup that I like to put on. So I figured I will share with you guys. So here's to everyone that's previously asked. Hopefully the video is a little bit more insightful and you get to see what I enjoy using. Hopefully it's something that you can find comfort with as well. So we'll get it started, and I've popped all my products here. This is the Lydia Lees-Millen Elizabeth Arden collaboration that she done. Not sponsored, just quite like the bag as well. So, and it's got all my little favourites in here. So I'm going to try and do it in not a particular order, but an order of some kind. So we'll start off with skincare, and this is what I'm currently using. It's the Indie Lee COQ10 toner. I actually really like this. I've had this for a while, but I'm almost out of my bottle. I find that it helps resurface my skin as a toner. It's quite gentle, doesn't really have a smell as such, so it's quite neutral, but it really does actually leave your skin feeling exceptionally soft, especially when you're coming to apply makeup the next day. It can be used morning and night. I tend to use mine in the morning because I use an alternative in the evening, so definitely one that I'm enjoying. And followed with that, which I use AM and PM, is my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. Now this one comes with one of those pipette droppers. It's suitable for all skin types, and it helps basically put more moisture into the skin. So little drop of this goes a long way. I pack it on with my fingers, a couple of drops, massage it in, and then press onto the skin to allow it to absorb. Again, it's an AM and PM product, and it really does repair your skin. Now I've suffered with not acne prone skin, but I do get a little bit of texture every now and again, so I find myself reaching for this, especially when my skin's having a bit of a tough day. In the evening after cleansing, again, put a little bit of that on and I'm good to go. This is the moisturiser of choice at the moment. It's the Clinique, it's from the Pep Start collection. It's the Hydro Rush moisturiser with SPF 20. It is a morning moisturiser that I use. Again, nearly finished, really like it. Doesn't leave that white SPF filter onto your skin, which I'm sure none of us actually quite like, to be honest. But I do thoroughly enjoy this. Glides on really well, non-greasy. Yeah, it's a moisturiser. I mean, I quite enjoy it. So, and then just sticking to skincare, so I can show you what I do in terms of the evening stuff. So in the evenings I use a makeup cleaner. Sorry, I've got something stuck on my finger. I use the Marcel Biphase makeup remover. This one's a gentle eye makeup remover, so I wouldn't recommend it if you've got really heavy eyeliner on or really thick mascara, but I mean, what I've got on now, it will take it off. So a little bit of that soaked onto a cotton applicator and wipe off. And then this is nearly finished. Excuse me. Don't know if it will show up on camera. It's the Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution by Kiehl's. Again, has the pipette dropper as well, and it's a clear consistency. A little bit of this does go a long way. Focus. There we go. Sorry, I went out of focus there. As I was saying, the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. A couple of drops of this, again, in your fingertips, press onto the skin. It's meant to help with discoloration and dark spots, and I had one here which was really horrible, but it's fading, so I know that it's working. and it also helped quite a few marks that I had, hormonal ones, just on the lower part of my neck. This has been a lifesaver, and as you can see, it's nearly finished, but I do really like it. So moving on to makeup. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's not really a lot. So I mix a pump of each. So this is the By Terry Cellular Rose Serum, and this is in Sunny Flash, number 4. See if it'll focus for you. There we go. And a little bit of my Studio Fix from MAC. And I'm using this at the moment in the shade NC41. So this is to hydrate and add a bit of a base colour on, whilst this I'm using for coverage. I do use it with a beauty sponge. I'm using the Dior sponge at the moment. I really like it because it doesn't absorb the product, and you can actually get a really even blend with it as well. So all good on that front. And then for concealer, I'm working with the NARS one at the moment. I'm just trying to see how it likes my skin. It's got a lovely doe foot applicator. It doesn't pick up too much product, so not a lot of it will end up going to waste. Coverage wise, it's great. In terms of creasing, I'm yet to see a creasing result, I suppose. But yeah, for now I think it's doing what it's meant to do for me, which is all good. If I choose to wear eyeshadow, which isn't very often these days, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Legendary Muse palette, and it consists of golden peachy tones, which is nice just for a wash of colour over the lid. Or I sometimes rotate, and this is what I've gotten today. It's the Estee Lauder Chubby Stick, I think it's called. Powder Shadow Stick, Magic Smoky, and this is in the shade Cool Ash. So it's like a thick crayon, and I literally just colour in over the lid. So yeah, jobs are good. And then put that over here. For eyeliner, I use 2. So for my waterline, I'm using the Clarins Crayon Kohl, which is a very long pencil, but this would last forever. I think this is like the 3rd one I'm on, but you know, you only need a little bit, so it's the only way you sharpen it. And then I'm using the NYC liquid liner, which has got probably one of my favourite nibs. Let me see if it will focus to show you. No. There we go. So small, so refined, and it makes for an easy application, which is fantastic. And that's how I end up creating my little flicks. And to finish off with the eye side of it, I'm using the MAC Dark Brunette eyebrow pencil. So on one end it's got the pencil tip, and then on the other it's got the spoolie. So literally going through the brows, apply the colour onto shape, and then I set them with the clear brow gel, and this one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So again, it's got a lovely little wand, perfect amount of product that it picks up. Again, with something like this you don't need too much anyway, it's just to coat over the lash itself, over your brow, should I say. And then to finish off with the mascara, this is the By Terry Terribly Growth Booster, and I really like it. It just gives like a nice flutter on the lash. I mean, my lashes look invisible almost here. I actually quite like it. It makes mine stand a bit. Yeah. Well, it works for me, so all good. And then onto highlight, blush and contour. I'm actually using the Nip and Fab palette because it's just easy where everything's in there. And in here you've got the highlighter, the blusher and a light ashy contour. I'm not really a contouring person, but I do like to use these two for desired look. And then last but not least, oh, I forgot, I do set as well. And when I do set, I am a little bit shiny now, but it's the reflection of the lights and stuff. So I use the Laura Mercier powder, and this is the Secret Brightening powder. So it's not the translucent one. It is translucent, but it's not the translucent powder that everyone's using. And I actually got this as a recommendation from Nicole Guerrero. I just liked how it looked and I thought, hey, why not? And then for an alteration of powder, sometimes I use the Becca highlighter as well, as opposed to the Nip and Fab one. So it just depends how much of a shine I want. And then to wrap up with lips, I use the Marc Jacobs pencil or crayon, and I don't know what shade this is. Primrose, which is like a soft, let me pop that one down, so it's like a soft peachy coral kind of colour, and I top it up with a bit of my Charlotte Tilbury in the Duchess. So this is the shade I've got on at the moment. Or if I want just a little bit of hydration, I then use the NARS Orgasm lip balm, which is just a clear sheen of colour. And that's pretty much my everyday go-to look at the moment. I haven't really been that adventurous with colour lately, but I do want to get back into it. It is something that I love and have loved doing previously. So here's hoping I can reignite my look, I suppose, for the summer. I hope you've enjoyed, and it'd be lovely to have you back. I'd leave a link in the description box for my Instagram where you can follow my day-to-day antics. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye.